show.
What is up, Storm Chasers? We are live, all right? And we had to come and talk about the fact that Diddy has been sentenced to 50 months in federal prison, including the 14 months time served, because he literally been in there 14 months, which went by fast as hell. Now, as you're coming in, let me know that you can hear me and see me. I'll take some comments afterwards. I just want to break down what went down today. It's been a lot going on. All right. It was a lot going on in the world. Okay. It was a lot going on. We can hear you say, okay, perfect. All right. So let's get into the fashions. Let's get into the family showing up for the very last time to court. I mean, until one of them goes to court. Until one of them gets brought on some charges. But y'all ain't heard that from me, okay? So, as we see, courtesy of the Shade Room, Diddy's family walking in. We see Jan. Hold on, is it? Okay, there we go. We see Janice Combs. Look at her, she laid out. Now, this outfit I like. This is definitely giving like Madam from 1975. This is giving Madam 1975 for sure. Okay? For sure. This is Janice in every wig imaginable. I do like this wig on her. By the way, have we ever seen her in dark hair, or is it always blue, orange, blue, green, purple? You know, I thought she was in a wheelchair. No, not Miss Combs, not Miss Janice Combs. Y'all know that back in the day, she was a motherfucking booster. Y'all know she knows how to put on the show. Who do you think taught Sean? He get it from his mama. Okay? And I don't even remember who that lady is that's next to her that seems to be holding her up. But nonetheless, this is the one time I didn't see Janice Combs look good. No shade, no shade, no shade. But normally, she looks a mess. Normally, the wigs give Party City. But today, it gave black exploitation. I'm not too mad at it today. All right. Now, okay, these are, I guess, the kids walking in. Everybody looks good. Coming to see their daddy. Well, I mean, their stepdad. Y'all know Justin don't belong to him. All right. So they came there to support him. All right. You know, the very same man that has terrorized them. You know, on one hand, I'm like, damn, they know they daddy in the wrong. They know they daddy dead ass in the wrong, but they really don't have a choice but to support him. He got the money, he got the power. So it is what it is, all right? Then I had to come talk about this heifer here, Gina who? Don't y'all remember Gina when she went over there to Tasha K and said that Diddy had stomped her out, made her get all kinds of abortions, was abusing her and everything else. But then she not only write a letter to support Diddy before he gets sentenced, she then shows up to court for him. And so I want y'all to tell me how and why I'm supposed to feel sorry for someone who obviously like getting their ass beat. They like getting put between the washer and the dryer. They like it. They like getting stomped out and having back alley abortions in beautiful closets. I'm trying to figure out why somebody who literally Young Miami said she would make her eat her period blood and her pussy juice, why is she showing up to support him? Why? Asia said, how else was rent finna get paid? It's called get a job. These hoes got to get a job. Get a job. And from what I'm hearing, Gina ain't even living all that well up in Vegas. She still got popcorn ceilings, allegedly. Now, what I also thought was interesting is that Diddy just knew he was getting out. Okay? He just knew. He really didn't fucking know. He's a damn narc. And so one thing about a narc, baby, they would lead you to a highway to hell. They would sit there and drive the car off a cliff, but tell you that there is a rainbow at the bottom of a cliff just to be in the right. Okay. And so Diddy had booked himself a little speaking gig next week in Miami. He just knew he was getting out today. This nigga really thought that he was going to get let out like he did, when he got off for all them people getting stomped. That damn ritual that was a fucking sacrifice. The way that Sean did all that time for him, the way that J-Lo really low key had got in trouble for him. He just really thought that he was gonna be Gucci. That's what he thought. Pure arrogance. So it has since emerged that Diddy booked himself a teaching position in Miami next week to give guidance to prisoners about entrepreneurship. Ain't that something how he just feels like he's in a position to teach anybody? Diddy, what are you going to teach them? How to rape, how to steal, how to kill, how to destroy, how to do all kinds of drugs and bring yourself to life with with all kinds of IV packets and shit. This is what you going to teach them, Diddy. Hold up. You're going to teach these prisoners about entrepreneurship. It teach them that they need one of these after a freak off. Like get out of here. Who told him he was in a position to teach? Can somebody tell me why he just doesn't want to go away? Like me personally, if I was him, like I would have disappeared. Even before I got locked up, I would have went away. I would have been like, you know what? I done too much shit. I done caused too much chaos. It's been too much damn drama. I'm gone. Is that a honey pack? No, that's an IV pack. This is hydration. It's sodium. This is the lemon lime flavor. It's liquid IV. Ain't no damn honey pack. No, this is liquid IV. This goes, in water. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay. You said Storm give Diddy a break. Never. I'm never giving Diddy a break. Ever. Okay. What can he really do for work now? He can take the millions that he has left and go about his fucking business. That's exactly what he can do. All right. Now, then let's get into the fact that the kids had letters that they had to write and they wanted to read out in front of the judge, and they wanted to plead their case for their daddy as if people don't have incarcerated loved ones, as if they the only one that have a daddy to get caught up in his fuck shit that he was doing, as if this ain't the same nigga that rearranged your mother's face several times, took you from your real daddy and damn near killed him and damn near beat him into a grave. And let me tell you something else, Quincy, you and your fucking unibrow nigga. You go over there and you tell your real daddy to either fucking tell us what happened and how he really ended up in a hospital halfway between this vortex and the next, or for him to be quiet. I'll be sure. And his unibrow over there. By the way, I'm going to send a razor and a shaver for all of you niggas. You think just because you got good hair and you light skin that you can walk around with a unibrow. You look a fucking mess. Ain't nobody going to tell y'all for the last 30, 40 years. I'm going to tell you look a mess. Now, with that being said, if your damn pappy and his sick ass and his bad foot and his bad back and his bad neck don't go ahead and tell us what really happened to Kim and what really happened to him, I no longer give a fuck. I'm sick of these hoes, and hoes is the males and the females too, because they giving up all kinds of pussy and throat and esophagus and cervix and shit, all because don't nobody want to get no fucking job, and they all scary as hell. Okay, you might have beat my ass one time, but you wouldn't know. You know what I wouldn't have done? Went back. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how somebody holds you against your will, but you keep going back. That's for all the producers, all the this, the staff, that. You raise a knife at me, you throw a skillet at me, I'm not coming back. I don't give a damn about no career. I don't give a damn about no entertainment industry. You see half you niggas and bitches ended up broke anyway, so what was it worth? What was it worth to be walking around with all kinds of HPV, herpes, and HIV? What was it worth to be walking around with all kinds of physical and emotional scars for the rest of your life and still not have fucking nothing to show for it? I would hate to be sitting up infected with 15 STDs, all kinds of trauma, and all kinds of federal crimes being recorded on tape and still ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and low-key still got to go bag groceries at Whole Foods like old boy from the Cosby Show. I would just hate to do it. If you gonna hoe, if you gonna sell your soul and sell yourself out, sell it correctly. Now, with that being said, okay, Here go Diddy and his first fake ass son, aka the nigga that he wish he was. We all know that Diddy has always been very insecure. He is ugly as sin, and we just gonna call it what it is. The nigga is ugly. I don't know why y'all don't call men ugly enough that are ugly. Just think that a nigga that looked like Sean John Combs, aka Sean Love Combs, aka Brother Love, aka whatever he want to go by, aka Puffy, aka P Daddy, aka P Diddy, aka Diddy, could go around and tell women they need to lose weight, they need to get boob implants, they need to change their hair, they need to get in shape, they need to this, they need to that, and he literally looks like something that's not even from this planet. See, Diddy looked like what I think them aliens gonna look like. You know how the dude from the CIA said that the aliens look like 7 foot tall African Americans? Let me tell you something. Even though we not African Americans, Diddy is a motherfucking African American. You can't look at that head and that forehead that he has had since birth and tell me that this is not a Somalian. You can't tell me that this is not a man from another planet. With all the lies he told and all the crimes he committed over the years, the forehead just got bigger and bigger. Okay, so the forehead grew as the ego grew, apparently, but the penis never grew, and that's why he was really walking around causing hell and havoc and all kinds of fucking chaos from sea to shining sea. Just really imagine that an ugly nigga with a little dick had to go around and terrorize people because he felt insecure about himself. Instead of taking all those hundreds of millions of dollars and pumping all kinds of fix-a-flat, cement, gauze, cotton balls, dirt, and whatever he could to mold it into a bigger penis for himself, he didn't spend no money on that. He wanted to go and just spend money on prostitutes and male prostitutes, and he wanted to eat Cass's coochie while he turned his ass and let his asshole get air, and so they can all see. He wore a fucking hijab, but was naked from the shoulders down. If y'all don't see how fucking blasphemous this nigga is and stop having sympathy for him, I have none. Now, anyway, like I said, to his first fake ass son that he really wish he looked it like, he wish he could create a child that looked like that. AKA, he's another Steve Harvey, if you think about it, because Steve Harvey ain't nothing but Mr. fucking Potato Head. And he don't like not nan one of his daughters or sons that look like him. He like them light skinned, light eye, good haired shit that ain't never came from nobody in his bloodline. Okay, this is another fucking Shannon Sharp, somebody that like anything that don't come from their bloodline. Because Shannon Sharp, let me, because you got fucked over too this year, nigga. But really, you did it to your fucking self because you should have been somewhere laid up with a woman that looked like Cheryl Underwood. I think honestly between your mouth and your nose and Cheryl Underwood's gums, I think y'all would have made a beautiful black couple, because that's really more your stilo. That's what you is. See, let me tell you something, Shannon. You might like you some Nicole Murphy. You might like Gabrielle Sue nigga, but ain't there nobody in your family look like Gabrielle Sue nigga or Nicole Murphy. Not there nobody in your family, okay? Your mama, your aunties, your uncles, your grandmama, your grandpapa, your grandmama that you say you love. I bet you if I saw a picture of your grandmama, she looked like Esther Roll, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Iyanla Van Zandt, that kind of thing. That's really where you should have stayed. So really, the world has had to suffer. People have had to get abused, and people have had to get killed, stomped out, raped, back alley fucking abortions, and terrorized because these niggas is insecure about themselves. They are ugly on the inside and ugly on the out. Anyway. Quincy spoke first and told the judge that Diddy is a changed man. He's so full of shit. He said, we are going to love him through his struggles. What struggles? What struggles? What struggles, Quincy? Whose struggle was your mama? Who he didn't let move on and get another man, even though he had several other women and men? Who struggled is your mama, who got her face rearranged on a yacht, and then he flew in a plastic surgeon in the middle of the Caribbean to fix her nose that he then broke. What struggles? The same one that punked your real daddy from stinging in your life. What struggle? What struggle? What struggle? The only thing Diddy struggled with was hitting a woman's G spot. That's the only thing he ever struggled with, ever. The only thing he struggled with was his sexuality, because this is an old queen. Now that if you really look at Diddy, he's like a fucking old butch queen. This is an old, as T.S. Madison would say, this is one of them fairies. Okay, so this is really what low key he really should have been a dominant bottom, if we're gonna be honest. If we're gonna be honest, because he wasn't pleasing nobody with that little nub, so he definitely should have been like a slimmer version of a Saucy Santana. No shade. Anyway, Quincy also added, "Our father would never do anything to jeopardize his freedom. You a lie, and the truth ain't in you." Diddy's second fake ass son, Justin, spoke next and said, I ask that you give my stepfather a second chance. I ask that you give my adoptive father a second chance at life, a second chance to right his wrongs, even though my real daddy, Wolf, who I look just like, didn't get a second chance at life, all because my now fake daddy was jealous of my real daddy. Ain't that some shit? Oh, I forgot, Justin. Or do you really want the courts to give your father another chance, or do you want them to give him another chance so y'all can come out and have some more freak offs together? Maybe y'all can share some more women between the two of you. Maybe you can, I hear Sweetie's available, so y'all can swap her back and forth a little bit, and then maybe y'all can go circle back around and get Lori Harvey again, because she over there with Damson Idris on the beach because they didn't renew their fucking contract. But we all know that there ain't no love in Lori's heart. If y'all look at Lori Harvey's face, y'all can tell that she just like her mammy, dead on the fucking inside. She don't love none of these niggas. Ain't none of this shit real. Okay? So what you want a second chance for your pappy to get out for? Do you want to spend time with him? Do you want to throw the ball with him? You're a little too old to be throwing the football, ain't you? Or do you want to catch some more DUIs? Do you want to get some more Bentleys repossessed? Or do you want to run some more trains with your daddy? I'd have had a little bit more respect for you if you had just came out and said, you know how Luther Vandross said he just want to dance with his father again? He just want to fuck with his father again. It is what it is. Okay, keeping it in the family. All right, then we got Delilah and Jesse Combs broke down as they spoke individually, pleading for the judge to release their dad. Why should he release your dad? Do you not remember and know what he did to your mom? Why should he release your dad? I did several interviews with people that said that, he was doing all kinds of shit in the house with y'all in it, but was seclude y'all to certain damn parts of the room. So just like he kept you locked up in that basement with them beds, that he eventually took a Q from day 26 in and gave him that pill and had him freaking out and shit with his boxes in the bed and shit. Just like he locked y'all away in the basement, now he's finna be locked away for the next 4 to 5 years. We already know that he was 2 steps away from selling y'all little ass too. So why is y'all out here lying? We know he isn't perfect. I can't stand that shit. We know he isn't perfect. We know ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody never said nothing about perfect. I hate when somebody do egregious shit, they finally get caught and then want to talk about nobody's perfect and only God can judge me. No, God can judge you when you die, bitch. But today, the judge judged you and the sentence is what it is. Ain't nobody perfect. We know that. Nobody was ever asking for perfection. We know your daddy wasn't perfect when we looked at his face. We could look at your daddy's face as an example of nobody's perfect. He came into this world imperfect. He came into this world defuncted and defaulted and shit. He came into this world as a misfit. You know how when your money fucked up and you quite don't want to go to like the food shelter or whatever, but you go to like them stores with the ill-shaped vegetables and fruits and shit, like that's Diddy's face. That's their daddy face. Like, sometimes the fruits and the vegetables just be looking funny and just funny made and just odd, and it's still, it's okay on the inside, but the outside is just ridiculous. And that's y'all daddy. Y'all daddy came defected. Y'all daddy was a lemon. I don't know if y'all ever bought a car that was a lemon. They daddy was born a lemon. And that really might have been why Janice Combs was beating the dog shit out of him. I think she saw that gay in him at an early age, and she could stand to see that ugly at an early age. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Diddy don't look nothing like his mama or his pappy Who is the father? Who is the mother? They say the mother is the auntie, and they say the auntie is the baby. I don't give a fuck what these little girls got to say. No shade. Y'all still wear behind the ears. Y'all just graduated high school, and y'all don't know all the shit that your daddy has done over the years. Do you? Let me ask you, girls, something. For all them years that y'all have spent in Catholic school and private school and all the tutorings and all the shit that all the education that y'all done had, because I'm assuming y'all done had some good education. Can you do math? Did you ever do the math between y'all birthday and Chance's birthday? And you still believe that your father is a good man? Please get up out my face. Next. Oh, Delilah cried as she said, "We are scared of the thought of not having our dad and our mom present in our lives." Well, it's your daddy fault that your mama not here no more. So what you want us to do? We are scared for our 2-year-old little sister that runs to us every night asking where our daddy is. I mean, you mean the same 2-year-old that your daddy went and knocked up some Asian woman who was married to another man who also worked in cybersecurity? We still never found out why he wanted to go knock up somebody who worked in cybersecurity. We still never figured out why that Asian lady left her husband to have a baby with Diddy. What's really tea? So you want us to be worried about this 2-year-old little girl? This 2-year-old little girl ain't gonna remember you motherfuckers. This 2-year-old little girl, get up out my face. This too, y'all. We're scared for our sister. No, what you do is be a big sister to your sister. That's what you do. And you teach her to never date, marry, or have a baby by a nigga like y'all pappy. That's what the hell you do. His oldest daughter, Chance, tearfully spoke and said, "We are just daughters who need our father." Well, I'm sorry, Chance. You got to get in line. It's a whole lot of daughters and sons whose mammies and pappies is locked up, locked away, dead in the grave, or cremated and thrown in the dirt or the Chattahoochee River. So you want your daddy? That's too damn bad. But he gonna keep digging. Now, then we got Christian Combs, aka King Combs, but I'm trying to figure out what he is quite the king of. To me, this is honestly going to be the biggest failure. I just feel so bad for Christian. Not because I really give a fuck, but just about the fact that, number one, he low key. Y'all keep saying he was cursed with his daddy face, but to me, he still looked better than his daddy. It's like, thank God for Kim and her. Kim saved your face. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that, nigga. If don't nobody else tell you that, Kim saved your face, because without that, you would have been looking like a ghetto ass Somalian. Now, my whole thing is Christian has never had an opportunity to have his own identity. Everything he does is trying to be just like his daddy, but he still falls short. Christian has not opened any businesses. He has not beat any cases of his own. He is not. He was literally born to be a replica of his father. But I'm here to let you know, Christian, you will never measure up, and you're still not good enough. Okay, you're better looking, but you're not good enough. You don't have that dog in you. You don't come from the streets, and you didn't grow up with a mama like Janice Combs that beat the faggy out of you from a young age. So I mean, you're not gonna have that bite and that drive. So go ahead and just keep rubbing on your big booty girlfriend and spend daddy's money. It's what y'all do best. The children of these celebrities do best having them a trust and allowance and just getting up out our face, because whenever they try to copy their parents, they suck. That's normally what they do. Now, he said he got emotional and he said his dad is a superhero. That's a damn shame, because your damn daddy is a villain. He said, my whole life, he's always taught me how to treat women with respect. I've seen him treat my mom with respect and treat her like a queen. Well, after Ike used to beat Tina ass, he would go to the store and get her some flowers and some champagne and a line of cocaine too. So let me ask y'all something. If I buy you some flowers and chocolates and send you to the spa and get you a massage, but I beat your ass first, am I really treating you like a queen, or am I treating you like a slave? I mean, I can't believe this. He said he's taught me my whole life to treat women with respect, and I'm trying to figure out, where was the respect? Was it in the threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes, the baby oil, the STDs, no rubbers? Like, where was the respect? He didn't even have respect for these women's pH balances, nor oh my God. And I would have hated to have went to any of Cassie's GYN appointments because my God, that man literally turned Cassie's tongue and her cervix into a human petri dish. That he had Cassie and probably your mammy too, to be honest, sucking. So I'm not gonna go there. Listen, just understand your daddy wasn't never treat no woman like a queen and would never treat no woman with respect. Y'all can be just all these lies. All these lies. So Judge Subramanian, he's some kind of Indian. Feel like he would own a 7-Eleven. Anyway, acknowledged Diddy's children after they spoke. He said, I know how hard it is to stand up here and tell me those things, but it's important for me to hear. Get out of here. So anyway, all right. This was Diddy crying in court, all that gray hair in his head, can't afford to get it dyed, looking like a koala bear. Y'all felt some kind of way when that Asian lady said he looked like a koala bear, but I said he looked like a broke ass Somalian. So there, I said some words there. Now, there you go, right there, looking crazy, crying, like them women and men weren't crying when you was beating them up, raping them, giving them all kinds of STDs and all kinds of other shit. Okay, just a shame. Just a shame. Now, Diddy went on to call himself disgusting, shameful, and sick, but he forgot the word ugly. He keeps forgetting the word ugly. I don't know if they have mirrors in prison, but I want him to look in that mirror and tell him that he is ugly. And he should thank God every day that he managed to become something because he's ugly. And you have no right to treat any woman or man in any disrespectful manner because you're ugly. You should have been humbled by nature. Okay. You're ugly and you have a little penis. You should have sat your ass down a long time ago. As a matter of fact, while you're in prison, don't even stand up to piss, nigga. Put ass to that seat. Don't nobody need that little clit of yours spraying urine every fucking where. Now, Diddy addresses the judge. He said, I want to thank you for giving me the chance to finally speak up for myself. And take that. One of the hardest things that I've had to handle is having to be quiet. Oh, we know, because that mouth is always running. Not being able to express how sorry I am for my actions. You ain't sorry for shit. He apologized to Cassie and Jane. I'm going to personally apologize again to Cassie Ventura for any harm or hurt that I've caused her emotionally or physically. I would like to apologize to her family. I'm so sorry. I would also like to apologize to Jane. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry that I brought you in my mess. Just keep paying Jane's rent, nigga. That's all you got to do. Domestic violence will always be a heavy burden that I would have to forever carry. Diddy said his actions were disgusting, shameful, and sick. I was out of control. Sick from the drugs. I was out of control. Y'all see how a narcissist works? Y'all see how a narcissist works? Always got to blame it on somebody else. Nigga, drugs didn't make you do that. You did that. You was doing that way before you got addicted to drugs. So let's keep it very real. Do you not remember the girl? What's that HBCU in New York? How is it Howard? Yeah. Do you not remember the girl from Howard that you beat with a belt? You wasn't on no drugs then. You wasn't doing nothing but drinking and smoking you a little weed back then because you damn sure could afford no coke. So I'm trying to figure out where was the drugs then when you beat that girl outside with a belt? Should have blamed your mammy. How about that? He addresses his kids and his mother. I hate myself right now, as you should. I got stripped down to nothing, as you should. I want to apologize to my several children, as you should. Y'all deserve better. They deserve a better daddy, and two of them deserve to be around their real fathers. Well, I mean, I guess one can go visit his at the grave, and the other one better go make amends before his see the grave. Diddy then turned to his mother and said he failed her as a son. If only she had beat your ass one more time. Diddy concludes his address. I ask your honor for the chance to be a father again. I ask your honor for the chance to be a son again. I ask for the chance to be a leader in my community again. Let me stop right there. I'm so sick of you niggas wanting to be leaders. I'm so sick of you niggas wanting to be leaders when it's very clear from the very beginning that 99% of you niggas clearly needed to be led, because a leader would have seen this coming. A leader wouldn't have been treating his followers like that. Leaders of what? Leaders of hoes, leaders of STDs. You might be in the lead for the most STDs in the state of New York. Now that I can agree. And let me tell you something. If this nigga managed to be around her doing all those freak offs for the last 30 years, no condoms, all baby oil, and all anal play, if this man is HIV negative, you do got the strongest immune system in the world. I'm telling you right now. If this man ain't got the H to the I to the V, the I, that's HIV. Hold up, that's AIDS. If he ain't got that, then the prize goes to your immune system, nigga. That's it. That's all. If he managed to skate by and not get that, I am done. I asked Your Honor for a chance to get the help that I desperately need. Oh, don't worry. They got psychologists in prison. They got therapy. They got church. They got all that. So yeah, you're gonna get all the help you need in there. They got a nurse to make sure you get your medication. But I will say though, while you in there, Diddy, you do need to ask for some prep. I asked Your Honor for a chance to get the help that I desperately need to become a better person, because I don't want to let God down. I don't want to let my family down. You let God down a long time ago. We all know you sold your soul to the devil. And by the way, don't be falling for this shit when people say God. Which God? A lot of people serve different gods. When a lot of times they be talking about God, their God be Lucifer, because they believe Lucifer is the true light. And then they believe that Jesus is the one that is turning people to the darkness. Like they believe the inverse of what quote unquote like Christians do. So you got to ask people, what God, because everybody that say God, it ain't your God. You understand? All right. So I don't fall for none of that God talk either, because you ain't lived God lead not one time. And finally, he's been sentenced to 50 months in prison. Okay. 50 months in prison. Which is what? 4 years and 2 months? So basically, you got a car note, what? Got to serve 85% of that? Okay. Listen, he's going to be very comfortable in prison. Just look at it like this, Diddy. You finally going to college. You know, that's what the mobsters, the Italian mobsters used to say when they got locked up. Going to college. You're finally going to college, but this time you'll have enough time to finish. You can actually get you a few degrees to get up out of there. He's going to appeal. Good for him. I don't think it's going to go through. But remember, at the very beginning, he was facing life. Trafficking can get you life in prison, which I didn't know. So remind me never to go into the pimping game ever. If anything, I'll pimp myself, you know, or just make porn. I don't know why he didn't just start a porn company. But remember, if he was a leader, he would have knew to do that. Hell, you want to record everything anyway. All you had to do was record it and sell it, and you would, you know, still be walking around free. I'm gonna tell y'all this though, and I'm making this prediction right now. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this prediction? This is what I think he's finna launch, either while he's still behind bars or as soon as he get out. Because ain't nobody else doing no business with him like that. His attorneys made mention to one thing when they called him basically an amateur porn star. All his secrets are exposed. We all know who it is, what it is, and how he really get down. No, I don't think he's going gospel. I don't think he's going gospel. I think he's launching the OnlyFans when he gets out. You can say what you want. I think he's launching in OnlyFans when he gets out. His career is over anyway. He would break the internet. No, seriously. I think that's the direction he's going to go because what else is he going to do? You know he love attention. You know he can't just go away. He going to call Carisha. She going to be a producer. She going to be holding the camera. And do what? I mean, and show y'all what that cook life is about, that stag and vixen life, about all that. I can see that, like Neo. Thank you. And eventually, Neo is gonna show his face. Right now, he's just showing his body, and don't nobody really care. But eventually, he's gonna show his face too. I think he's gonna go gospel. We'll see. We'll see. I don't buy it either way. I think we got OF coming from Diddy. Seriously. Seriously. Mm-hmm. Now let me go ahead and I'm gonna add this link so y'all can come and chime in. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think he should have got more time? Do you like, to me, I thought the whole damn trial was a farce, to be honest. They spent 8 weeks talking about his freak offs when really they should have been more focused on the trafficking. But at least he got some. I'm not sure about OF because he would be on probation for 5 years. You can do OF and be on probation. That don't mean nothing. That one performer, fella run it all. He started his video. Listen. Started his videos with an ankle bracelet on. Come on now. Shout out to fella run it all, 2X or something like that. Like, I'm telling you. Because he's so used to living like that, he's not going to be able to stop, but he don't want to get back in trouble. All right, okay, the link is pinned. There we go. The link is pinned. By the way, while y'all over here, make sure y'all go around there too. I want y'all to go follow this page on Instagram while we at it. Hold up. Let me pull it up. There we go. I want y'all to go follow this page, Carolina Thick. All right. This reality show will be coming out soon. And guess who's hosting the reunion? Yours truly. So y'all go over there and give Carolina Thick a follow, okay? And I'm not sure if we have an official launch date for the show, so I'm not going to announce that, but just go follow the page for all the updates on Instagram. Subscribe to Cinema TV, all that, okay? But I'll be hosting the reunion, so y'all just be ready to see that, okay? Okay. And y'all definitely make sure. Well, yeah, I don't know if she want me to say all that. Anyway, just go follow the page. All right. I can't wait to host this reunion. I got to get my suit made too. This show with Diddy is all to change laws that will affect FBA. Pay attention, my people. He ostracized many as well. Let him walk. White folks ain't paying him no mind. Clive Davis pulled the Heisman and don't know him. Yup, that is true. Some people saying gospel. So we gonna see when he get out if he go the adult entertainment route or if he go the gospel route. We gonna see. Or he may come out, he may get out and then like officially come out. You know, I don't know. I'm curious to see how much money he has now. I mean, he still got more than me and you. Is it gonna be Steve Harvey in the suit? No, not no big ass suit. No, I'm gonna go get a tailored suit. Not no Steve Harvey suit from back in the day. He ain't because he got a Tootsie Roll. He making plans to move on an island out the country. He should have been done that. Some people still shook by him. Yep, absolutely. Coming soon to Netflix. Who should star as Diddy? Oh my god, I would love to be in a movie about Diddy. That would be dope. I don't know what role I would play. Maybe I could play a producer. Maybe I could play Lil Rod. I could be Lil Rod there on the keyboard while Diddy in the shower. He's gonna go into politics. Oh god. I mean, most of them are dirty freaks anyway. Yep, he might go over there to Zeus. Yep. Said lend me a car. Yep. Storm, you can play Meek Mill. No, I would not be playing Meek Mill. No. I don't look like Meek Mill. I'm not playing Meek Mill. I'm so sorry. I can't play Meek Mill. I can't do that pool singing like that. I'm so sorry. Mace. Okay, I can play Mace. I can play Mace. I kind of talk like Mace anyway in my cadence. Like I don't sound like Mace, but like he talks very deliberate and slow, like I do too. So because I'm a country nigga. So, but no, I'm not playing Meek Mill. I'm so sorry. French Montana. No, I don't have the right hair to play French Montana. I can see a reality show, Redemption of Diddy. Did we talk about his lawyer crying today while giving her statements? I really don't give a damn about her crying, though, to be honest. I don't give a damn about her crying. Like, it's fake. It's all fake. These people are fake. Would you play Justin? Okay, I would need to get in really good shape. We about the same height. Facial features are different though, but I would need an S-curl kit in my hair. I still remember when you acted out that Don Richardson. Business said cancel your speaking engagement. Facts. Yeah, I could probably play Mace. Yeah, Justin. Yeah. If I could, I would just get like a personal trainer and then give you a little S-curl kit. Yep. I do the S-curl. I'm in there. S-curl some muscles. I'm in there. Maybe I get me some Ozempic, y'all. No, Justin got me in the looks department. He got me in that. I ain't even gonna lie. He got me in that. But I'm actually straight though. That's the difference. What's going on in MS?
What's up, Storm? Why are you over here killing me? Like, why I'm over here dying and driving, trying to pull over to hit the 100 and hit the laughing button? Like, this was epic. This was epic. I can't with you, yo. I can't. Did you put the doctor uniform on? I didn't even see that.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I have it on, but let me tell you, I don't care what it is. When I put this on, I just go into a zone. I
You
can
do. You do. As soon as I see that white jacket, my show is on.
Oh my god! But you know what though? I don't feel sorry for that nigga.
No, you don't. And you did good because everybody trying to play. Oh, it wasn't fair enough. The judge didn't use the guidelines. But I ain't gonna lie, through all the tea and the laughs, you broke it down. Like, I'm sitting here holding my lip like, oh, not a bump, not a, oh, like, some of the details we forgot. And the way you brought it out, even with the tea, it was like, yo, even if you wasn't convicted for that, it's like you hurt people for life. Like,
Yes.
you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, it's a bigger testimony to the whole, like, and you've been like this. Imagine the stuff that's not uncovered. We still don't know about Kim. We still don't know all about Biggie. We
Yep.
still don't know about the people that are still scared to say something.
Yep.
So you really spoke for the larger, and a lot of other people didn't. I don't know if they wanted clicks and views, but I was on this and this other YouTuber. I ain't gonna say her name, but she was really good too. And other than that, I'm like, yo, I know Storm gonna come through, and like it's X and giggles, but you did your thing. Like you brought up stuff that people didn't know. You know what
Because
I mean? Or that
they
forgot about.
forget.
Because we
They
got short-term memory.
Yeah, exactly. But my thing is, I'll never forget. Cassie said she had been having oral sex so much she had sores inside her mouth.
Bro, I had to stop the car when you reminded me of that.
Even hoes on the corner take a break.
Bro, even pimps don't be going for all of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, that's their money stopper. How is that your money getter, or what you doing with your money?
But okay, but I'm gonna keep it real, and it might not ever come out. But I'm like, wait a minute. So you had all these sex workers, all these parties, all these orgies. Ain't nobody got tested. Ain't nobody used no condom.
Bro,
Ain't nobody. Don't nobody got HIV.
bro. Wait, and then it was working after that.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
Some of
think
them.
Diddy was their only people.
He was not. Ain't nobody got nothing. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either. I don't believe that either. At all. Who won't say anything? First of all, we didn't even know who these people were until this case came up. So you think they wasn't working while all of this was going on in the background till it came to us?
Insane.
Like, it's really deeper than rap music. No pun intended.
Remember Gina too, and remember Gina used to talk. I'm not saying. I'm not making a correlation. I'm just saying. Remember Gina dated all those industry dudes, including Nick Cannon. Like,
mind you, then he went and went and made a billion done baby, so he done spreaded it to the rest of the tri-state and the United States of America.
he said he was going through trauma. That's why he did.
Yeah, I bet you were. And then that's the thing, y'all. All jokes aside, we gotta stop fanfaring. Like Beyonce's, the Jay-Z's, them they take a dump like we do too. Like these are people. We gotta stop like, oh my God, they can't do no wrong. They bound to the same dirt that we are. Like, why can't they do no wrong? Why are you so caught up in their celebrity? We can like their musics and stuff, but you gotta separate them. Like that's a job. That's like all of us getting accolades at our job. But at the end of the day, we like real people that gotta function in this world that's messing up the world. And these younger kids is clicking on things thinking it's okay. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's not great. And to the guy saying, oh, he ain't do nothing. Bro, do you have a mother? Do you have a sister? Like, what kind of trauma are you not talking about? Like, take P. Diddy out of it. He's just a player in the game. But like, it just really had me looking at people like people don't have no empathy, no integrity, no nothing. They just, oh, he ain't do nothing. Like what? Like nothing? You're not even qualified to use the word nothing. Like, why are you talking to me?
Right.
It's sad, but yo, you did your thing, Storm, and I just wanted to come in and tell you that I parked the car to talk to you because,
I
bruh,
appreciate that. I'm like, you know what? Everybody being so serious, I just want to make y'all laugh.
no,
So
you really did, because it was just so heavy today, and then like with all the tears and stuff, I'm like, who are we really crying for? I am crying for Kim in the grave and her justice. Let's start there.
Thank you.
I'm crying for Biggie, who could have been like 50 right now, enjoying his grandkids or whatever's going. Like, that's who I'm crying for. You've been doing this for decades. Like, bro, this has been your job. You could put that slash producer. I've been a whole slash producer slash
abuser.
We might do an OnlyFans. I was about to say, yo, you should put a bet, not even a poll. He gonna have to because he gonna have 5 years probation, and that's the only way for him to stay in the house. So,
that's a good point.
Yeah, so yeah, he probably gonna have to do that if they still have it in 5 years. He's gonna have to. Hopefully, they condition that to his probation because he really gonna have to sit still. Who's gonna want to mess with him? Nobody.
Well, some of them dudes in prison got OnlyFans already, so he can start one now with his bunkmate.
Prison.
He can start one now. He can be on Twitter like Hakeem.
But yeah, he
Man,
got 5 years. It's still like he got to do something. So
it's
I
true.
don't know if he got old guy still on. No, he done exposed everybody. You cannot really mess with him. And you'd be very stupid to
Oh, your
on
thing going out, your signal going out.
oh man, the feds ain't happy. Something else is coming too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
But
So we
but
all gotta sit back and stay tuned.
exactly. But I want to say thank you for coming on. All right. Oh man, it kicked. Okay, I didn't kick you off. It kicked you out. Damn, that signal started going crazy. You said Craig Mack joined the code. Yeah, he joined the code. He was living in South Carolina, and Craig died from AIDS. Craig Mack had HIV and joined that cult and refused to take medicine, and he died. No, I didn't. I didn't kick her out for real. I literally just StreamYard tripping, I guess. We also have to teach our daughters that they are worth more than Chanel bag in the room. Yep. Then Craig made that from me. That's what his wife told me. And I told y'all on YouTube, then it came out probably 3-4 years later. People was like, oh my God. I'm like, I told y'all that. They all, not all, but a lot of them do. And I'm gonna tell you now, y'all tell me if this is wrong or not. This is what they do, right? They end up catching it, they end up testing positive. They go ahead and just hop on their medicine, the anti whatever, right? When they take their medicine, they can't pass it along. It's like a 98, 99% protection, right? This is how HIV positive people are able to still, get pregnant, have kids, be all that stuff. And yeah, but they don't tell you that they're positive because they're undetectable. You understand? And they take their medicine. So they get on their medicine, they get undetectable, and they just go back to having unprotected sex. And then they really don't trip. They really ain't putting on no condom then because they not gonna give it to you. And they already have the worst disease, quote unquote, so they don't care no more. That's what a lot of them do. That's what got Charlie Sheen in trouble. He knew he had it, but he didn't tell, the women he was sleeping with because he was on his meds. And then they found out and then started blackmailing him. Now, PrEP is different. PrEP is pre-exposure prophylaxis. So PrEP is what an HIV negative person takes to protect themselves from catching HIV. Yep. And they'll go raw all day long. Most of the gay men do that too. Because I mean, if you know anything about the gay community and them dating and stuff, yeah, it's a community of positive, and they'll tell the people, hey, this is what it is, but they on their meds and they keep it pushing. What did Charlie give it to anyone? You know what? It never came out that he did or not. It was said that they were blackmailing him. They were number one mad that he didn't even tell them, but they were blackmailing him so they wouldn't like tell the world. But PrEP is only for men. I've heard of women taking PrEP too. Let me ask: is PrEP only for men? It used to be, but not no more. Look at this. No, pre-exposure prophylaxis, aka PrEP, is not only for men. PrEP is a medication that can be taken by anyone who is HIV negative and at risk of acquiring HIV through sexual activity or needle sharing. So most of your sex workers, your adult stars, people who share needles, um, yeah, men. The biggest one is of course men who have sex with men, women who have sex with men who are HIV positive, transgender people, people who inject drugs. Yeah. But you got to take this shit, but you got to take it every day. It's like birth control. It don't work if you don't take it. But then if you ain't responsible enough to take the pill, some people get the shot. And I think the PrEP shot you get like 4 times a year or 2 times a year or something like that. The rollout started as marketing towards queers, but the CDC have been warning y'all for years. Now it's everyone. Diddy settled with Jonathan Oddie for $5 million because he gave him herpes. So, and most of them in Hollywood have that. That's about 90% of them have that. Even your favorite OF stars, Prime stars, they most likely have that too because they don't test for that. I remember years ago, my friend told her she was undetectable, showed her a test, and she accused her of lying. I'm like, she can't fake those results. God bless. They're both gone now. Wow. That part. Oh, you said herpes is the code name for HIV. Maybe. Remember when those people sued Usher for giving them herpes? I do remember. And don't nobody talk about that no more, but I definitely remember. Hey, Trina. Yep, Pinky, Mr. Marcus. Oh yeah. Yeah, the ones that are not professional definitely don't. But the ones that do that's on top of their stuff, they go every 7 days, every 7 of 15. A lot of these said that's HIV. I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. All right, people. So that's that. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And I will catch you all.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.